Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. Just wanted to talk to you about the team's perseverance. Go up early, 2 equalizers. They're able to come back even after a slow start in the second half. What do you have to say about your team's ability to come back in this game?
Well, for me, it's a confirmation. We've seen this before this year. What I always tell my guys is this is part of our toolbox. So we can always grab that tool whenever necessary, and today we showed that again.
Matt?
Hey, Coach, Matt Mangum, Hudson River Blue. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Just a simple question for you. Any update on Matt, the injury, and, is he okay?
Well, he had to come off, obviously. Took a knock in the head just before halftime and tried it in the second half. At the moment, he's being checked by the doctors and the medical guys, and we'll just have to wait and see what the results will be. But he had to come off. That's a fact.
Jonathan?
Hey, Pascal. Jonathan
John.
Mack, AM New York. I kind of just wanted to ask how much Nico's early goal changed your early game plan. Because, when he scored that first goal, you guys were happy to sit back, let the ripples come to you guys, and then kind of counter from there. How much did that first goal change? And, were those takeaways from the Miami game on Wednesday?
First part of your question. Again, it's part of our toolbox, I would say. We're always aiming to get the first goal, be the first on the score sheet. So this was a fantastic start for us, but we also knew the pressure was with Red Bull. So given the fact that they would come even more when they go in behind, or when they go behind, spaces will open for us. And with Agu and Hannes, strategy-wise also making sure that we have Nico and Maxi as extra options in the middle of the pitch, that gave us the opportunity to switch play or attack the spaces in behind, and that was part of the plan. The first goal obviously helped a lot. The second question?
Were those kind of takeaways from the Miami game?
No, the thing was in the Miami game, I think we played pretty decent up until 70 minutes or so. Was pretty even out, but what I mentioned in halftime also is make sure it doesn't bite you in the beep at the end of the game, because we missed 2 big opportunities against Miami to go in front. So that was part of our conversation during halftime, and the resilience was there, even though we got the equalizer quite early. But we had a couple of chances to finish off after that as well.
We'll go with Andrew, followed by Michael.
Hi, Andrew
Hi.
Lee with Hudson River Blue. I wanted to ask you about Andres Perea. He was very active in the air. We saw him score the header and then almost score that led to Thiago's goal. Since he took over as a starter, he's been sort of winning a lot of aerial duels and seen him crash the box a lot. What has he brought to your midfield, and in this game especially? How does his profile help you guys get the results like you got tonight?
Well, your analysis is spot on. That's what Pep brings to our game. Beginning of the season, he wasn't quite fit, so he was working very hard in order to get himself ready to play. I, for one, was very curious about his profile because I hadn't seen him that much, but he brings height, heading like you mentioned, but also his physical capacity is high level. He runs 11, 12 Ks per game. Gives us the fluidity that we need in midfield also with Aiden. It's a good pair where Aiden is one of the first options in the build-up sequences. Pepe is starting to see better and better when he has to join in as a second one or stay away, and he can cover ground. So he's also capable of getting himself into the box. And I, for one, am very happy that he has joined the set pieces as well, because he's been so close throughout the season. But he had to get himself on the scoreboard, and that's the next goal.
Go ahead, Michael.
Michael Batista, New York Sports Nation and Hudson River Blue. Can you please talk about what it felt like for you to see your team lift the Hudson River Derby trophy at the end of the game? You had a large contingent, maybe 3 or 4 sections of fans in the upper deck. Just talk about, what do you think that feels like for the players and for you, because it's your first time, winning that rivalry trophy.
Yeah, it's massive. I was very pleasantly surprised by how many blue shirts I saw in this red stadium, because I was told in the beginning of the week that the people from New York, that is from our side, do not like to come to this stadium. but I'm hoping they will be here many more times and with a bigger crowd even, because we love to give them these kind of performances. When I saw the trophy come into the dressing room, I was a bit surprised because I wasn't aware of it, and so once it was told, and winning the 2 games this season against Red Bull means a lot to our fans, obviously, but also the response in the dressing room was massive, because we have a few guys that are homegrown as well, so they know exactly what it feels like to win this trophy.
The final 2 questions will be on Zoom. We'll go first with Charles, followed by Lizzie.
Hi, Pascal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is Charles Bum from MLSsoccer.com. Congrats on the win. Justin Hack, speaking to the broadcast post-game, said that you encouraged him to step up into midfield, and he said he saw a loose touch that led to the first goal, which, as you mentioned, was so important.
Yeah.
So, and there was one of many moments where you guys look more like the pressing team than the Red Bulls. Could you just give a little insight into some of those cues, maybe, and how you set things up to be on the front foot in such key moments?
Yeah, well, we try to be on the front foot every game, in every situation, because we believe in the fact once we press with the high intensity that we try to bring into the game, mistakes will be made. Errors will be enforced by the intensity. So on and off the ball, the intensity is the key word. This moment with Justin is in particular very interesting, because we chose a setup today with Raul instead of Kevin O'Toole, which gave us the flexibility to bring Justin in midfield again and still have the security behind the ball with Gustavo, Thiago, and Tavon Gray. And this moment shows that he reads these moments so well, and gave the assist for the first goal. So it's a massive thing for Justin to help us play in this way.
Final question will go with Lizzie.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for the time.
Hi,
Obviously,
Lizzie.
it's a huge blow for the team to see Matt Freese come out in the first half. How important is it for the team to get him back quickly, given the point of the season that we are at now?
Obviously, very important. Matt is a key player for our team. Has done very well this season, helped the team a lot. So hopefully the damage is not too big, and that he will be available soon again. On the other hand, it's also very important that we realize that every player in the team has to be prepared for the playoffs. So if Matt has to take a little more time in order to prepare himself for the playoffs, Thomas is an excellent substitute.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.